So when your eyes are itchy and irritated, it can affect everything in your day. What if it lasts for several days, even months? You could be suffering from dry eye. So when eye drops aren't enough, head over to the Dry Eye Institute. I did. Take a look. If you experience itchy, watery, painful eyes, maybe it feels like something foreign is stuck in your eye, you actually could be suffering from dry eye. I'm at the Eye Associates of Fort Myers that has been owned by the same family for about 50 years, but recently Dr. Smith opened up the Dry Eye Institute. I'm with Dr. Kaplan here. What exactly is the Dry Eye Institute?
It was established to address the long-standing, often neglected disease of dry eye. Until recently, there were maybe only home remedies that could be done, and now there are other procedures.
So those symptoms that I was just talking about, you say they're actually caused by glands in your eyes being blocked. Can you kind of further explain that?
Dry eye comes from a low quantity of any part of the tear film. The tears act as a cushion between the lid and the eye. On the surface is the oils layer, and then more aqueous layer, and against the eye a mucus layer. So if there's a deficiency in any part, you'll get the dry eye symptoms.
That's when you need to come to Dry Eye. Then thank you so much, doctor. They treat the dry eye with a lot of different ways beyond eye drops. Cindy is actually one of the certified laser specialists here, and lasers are actually a big tool when it comes to treating dry eye. So tell me about the IPL here.
Now, IPL stands for intense pulsed light.
Okay.
And that's what we use to get rid of the inflammatory processes that are starting to damage the glands.
Okay, so what does it look like? When you start talking about lasers, I get a little scared. You know, people get a little scared, but that doesn't look as scary.
Nothing to be afraid of.
Okay.
All I'm going to do is do a few pulses under the eyes and on the sides around here. It actually is cold at first when you feel it. Feels really nice.
Cool.
And I'm going to put it just right on Ginger's face and give it a couple of pulses. But we do need to protect our eyes when we're doing this.
Ladies.
So here we go.
So what exactly is it doing?
It's actually clearing out inflammatory processes that are actually starting to damage those glands.
Okay.
Get a little
And this
gel out
kind of
here.
can open them up.
And this way it clears it out and lets those glands start functioning properly again. So we put a little gel on here and make sure our settings are all a go. And it's just going to be a bright flash of light and a little pinprick feeling for her. Are you ready, Ginger? Here we go.
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
Oh. Well, what does that feel like, Ginger?
It feels like a prick, of like a rubber band snapping on your skin.
Wow. So how many treatments do you typically need?
Typically we do 4 treatments on a patient once a month. And it's all included. You also get other things with your doctor's visit and drops and stuff like that. But it's once a month. The only thing that the patient's going to notice afterwards is a little bit of a sunburn sensation, a little warm tingling on their face for about an hour.
That'll go away.
That goes away after about an hour.
Nice. So there's not really a lot of downtime. You can kind of do this on your lunch hour.
Exactly.
And because I understand that dry eye, if not treated, it's irreversible sometimes. It can be permanent damage.
It is. Once the glands are damaged, they're gone, and there's nothing we can do about them. All we're trying to do is save what's left there.
Okay, and you said how many treatments do you typically go through?
We typically go through 4 treatments once a month for 4 months. And then a good maintenance program is about once a year.
Gotcha. Okay, and it's not just IPL. You have something called LipiFlow.
We do.
too. What is that?
LipiFlow is very effective at cleaning out those glands. It's a nice warm, hot compress that cleans out the glands for us. It's a different procedure, but we often use them together.
But what I like about that procedure is it's done kind of in a dark room. You're actually in a massage chair.
Yes,
you know,
everybody
so it can
enjoys
be relaxing
the massage
as well.
chair. Yes, it is. It is.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'm going to let you get back to
All
Ginger
right,
there.
thank you very much.
I'm going to put on my goggles here. So again, if you are suffering from any of those things, itchiness, watering of the eyes, it's funny that dry eye actually causes excess watering. So itchy, watering, feels like something foreign's in your eyes, and eye drops just don't work anymore, then you need to make sure that you come see Dr. Kaplan and Dr. Smith, or Cindy, of course, here at the Dry Eye Institute. If you missed anything, you can go to our website, fox4morningblend.com.